A long time ago, when the gaming industry was still in its baby years, game companies didn't know how to attract new players. So a few marketing strategies out of the other media were taking over. One of those marketing tools were mascots. Mascots are now not as big as a promotion tool as they used to be, but are still sometimes used for selling video games and even consoles. But before we're gonna talk about the current day mascots, let's talk about the history and the change of the mascots. 1980 had the first world-known video game mascot named Pac-Man, and was the mascot back then for Namco. But he was not only the video game mascot of Namco, but he was also the icon of arcade games and for many years the mascot of video games. 1981 had the rise of two big names for Nintendo and the gaming industry: Donkey Kong and Jumpman, aka Mario. Mario's name became bigger around 1985, when the Nintendo Entertainment System released together with the games Super Mario Bros., where Mario almost single-handedly defeated the video game crisis of 1983 and caused a big home console revolution. After that, from 1986 till 2000, Nintendo released multiple games with new gaming mascots like Link, Samus, Kirby and Pikachu. And because all those mascots were popular everywhere in the world, one even being a main character in a still running anime TV show, people wanted to jump the bandwagon too. Companies made other mascots for their own companies, like Mega Man, Snake and Sonic. And they all became almost instant hits. Sonic even challenging Mario to a level that he almost won in popularity. That's because around this point the gaming market had matured a little bit and wanted a cooler character, which Sega could deliver with Sonic, but Nintendo couldn't with Mario. And soon after, in 1996, PlayStation came with the Mario killer, Crash Bandicoot, and lost the rights to the character and the franchise in 2000 and is currently owned by Activision, who does nothing with the IP currently. After the year 2000 and the start of the 6th console generation, mascots weren't a big commercial tool as they used to be. Except for one. In 2001, Microsoft brought us a mega hit. One of the biggest current day mascots. Master Chief. Because the gamers from 1980 were now grown up and some of them were sick of the childish platformers and cute mascots. They wanted something new. Something mature, something badass. And Master Chief was all that. Cause see, mascots were first cute and cuddly because the target demographic back then were children. But 10 years later, Sega made Sonic because the children were now older and didn't want something cute. They wanted something cool and something rebellious. Sony also went with the cool and rebellious themed mascots for a long time, going with Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. But eventually, the rebellious teens were now young adults that wanted something else than cool and rebellious things. And with the rise of the shooters like Doom and GoldenEye, they also wanted something that doesn't jump on enemies to kill them, but shoot them. And there we got the latest notable mascot, Master Chief. Sadly, we don't get as much new mascots in gaming these days. The most recent ones in AAA games were Kratos in 2005, where Sony tried to gain some big boy cred, and Raving Rabbids in 2006, where Ubisoft went the opposite direction after the younger audience. Even though there are no new big mascots, they still play an important part, like in Nintendo mascot fighting game, Super Smash Bros., and Sony's attempt with PlayStation All-Stars. And also to this day, Nintendo still relies heavily on their old mascots back from the 80s, to a point where Mario is the logo of the company. So we have seen the mascots have become less important for some companies and more important for others. And we have also seen that the mascots change just as the target demographic from video games. I hope you liked this little history lesson about the gaming mascots, and if you do, be sure to press the like button. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. I am Dirk the Angry Dutchman, and thank you for watching.